is James Holder for iFall TV in association with Macca's Gym. I'm at the fans sort of public forum today, joined by Dave
Is it
Caldwell.
a video or a picture?
I'm afraid this is a video.
You have to speak now.
Well, you have to speak now, Frank. You have to get involved now, mate.
Okay. No. Well, you got to start because the interview's actually with you.
All right, go on then. What did you make of the sort of fans forum today?
Cracking. I thought it was wicked. Good interaction with fans. It's always a good thing. Bit of banter. It was good.
Yeah. What about you, Frank? What did you
It was
make
very
of it,
impressive.
mate?
Good turnout. It was a good start. David spoke really well.
Yeah.
Do you have to move the camera up slightly so you can?
I'm not going to comment on that.
That's a stupid thing to say, isn't it? Do you know what I mean?
I'll,
comment on that.
Anyway, I'll let you two finish that one up.
I've got to say, some of the questions were very good. Better than sort of mine and Kogan's questions, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't know about that. You two have, you're not too bad.
Hey, no, genuinely, I enjoyed listening to what the people
you know what it
had
was?
to say.
There's a lot of fans up here now. Obviously, it's fight weekend, and they're all turning out, and they're all getting excited for it, and it's a serious fight. So I think we had a lot of serious questions there today.
Yeah. Go on then, talk to me about how do you see? You've changed your mind twice during this one public forum.
No. What I'm saying is, for 4 years, I didn't give away the answer on the first bit. For 4 years, I've always said Frampton. And still today, I think Frampton's a better fighter. I think Frampton's, I think Frampton's a better fighter all round. But when you get a gut feeling, Scott Quigg, these last few weeks with the previews and the face-to-faces, right from the press conferences, how he's got under Frampton's skin, and the needle and everything. Frampton's reacting to it, and he's getting very, very emotional into it. Whereas Quigg's he's like a serial murderer that just has no emotion and doesn't really. But he is though. He's got no emotion about what he's doing. It's a matter of fact. That's it. I'm going to go in there, do this, do that. And I think it's been good to see a bit of his personality, his banter and stuff in this whole build-up. I don't think many fans have seen all that before. I certainly hadn't until we went to Writers' Awards, and that's the first time I've sat on a table with him, and I realised, and I was like, oh, this kid's funny, and he's all right. And he's come out quite a bit. Press conference today, he's very sharp, he's very alert, but at the same time, he's not emotional about it. When somebody's trying to dig him out and trying to give him grief, he knows what he's going to say point by point, and he doesn't get it up and calls it up. And I've just got a gut feeling that Quigg's going to beat him. I just really do. But having said that, I'm hearing a couple of rumours that Quigg might box him. For me, if he comes out and tries to box Frampton, then I think Frampton wins. But for me, I think Quigg puts it on him and really puts him under pressure. And my gut's telling me that he's going to win. My head's telling me Frampton's going to win, but my gut's telling me that Quigg's going to win. And I'm leaning on my gut side, to be honest.
Today we sort of saw a bit of an altercation at the head-to-head, which it's interesting. It's a bit of meat for us to watch. It's interesting for us to see. But does that sort of show the pressure is starting to take its toll on both men?
Well, the thing is, they had an altercation, obviously verbally, when the fight was first announced. Was it in Belfast when they did the press conference there? And Scott got under Frampton's skin there, and he's swearing and effing and blinding, which is something we've not seen of Frampton before. So straight away he reacted there. But the fact is that weeks on, moving forward, he's still reacting, and Scott's still getting under his skin. That's what I'm saying. I think Frampton's a little bit too emotional. And come fight night, he's got a whole country behind him, and with that, it's fantastic. But with that comes a lot of pressure, and being part of a legend like Byron McGuigan's setup, that comes with its own pressure as well. And little things like we spoke on, in the fan forum where we talked about if Frampton's done the weight different to what he normally does beforehand, will he have them sort of doubts going into it? Because he's not going to know how his body's going to react when he gets it on chin. If he's done the weight a different way and he's held his weight around the 8-10 mark for a couple of days and he's never done that before, he doesn't know how his body's going to react. So that's another pressure that's going into the fight. We'll all find out on Saturday night, but it's intriguing. There's so many little offshoots in this. I'm enjoying all when you're not involved in something, you're seeing all the banter and the hatred between trainers, between managers, between promoters. Forget the fighters. It's all going off behind the scenes, and it's strange that you've got so many people up on that top table all having digs at each other at press. You know what I mean? It's really, really, it's an emotional fight, this one.
Carl Frampton's obviously got Barry McGuigan in his corner and Shane. Barry, a legend in his own right, and
Of course, yeah.
let's not get it twisted. He is rock hard.
Yeah.
Today at the press conference when Scott Quigg went to him, calm down, Finbar. I thought he was actually going to go mental for a minute. He just had a certain look in his eye, didn't he? What did you make of that?
He's a fighter, isn't he? End of the day, he's a fighter.
Yeah.
I didn't actually hear what it said. I didn't understand what
Scott
it
basically
said.
said to him, calm down, Finbar,
Yeah,
or something.
well, I didn't know that was
of long, low
yeah,
sort of lines,
yeah.
to which Barry didn't
did
seem
take it
best
well.
pleased, to be
Yeah.
honest, to say the
Yeah,
least.
but, listen, that's the grown men at the end of the day, and little digs verbally here, there, and everywhere. That's what all this build-up's been about. There's Shane and Joe going at it. There's Barry and Eddie going at it, and now Scott's getting in on Barry as well. There's so many other things.
I want to talk to you a little bit, if that's all right, about your fighter on the card as well. He's doing all right, isn't he, Gav? Gavin
Doing all right,
McDonnell,
yeah.
He's doing all right,
Doing
mate.
all right.
He's picking
WBC silver,
That's what I mean.
WBC
He
silver world
picked up
title
the
eliminator.
European title as well last year. He's doing all right, isn't he?
Yeah, he's doing great. He's one of the guys that's not naturally talented, not
I
naturally.
felt bad for him when you said this in the press conference. Not in a bad way, but it's just it was just so real. It was just such a real thing to say.
That's how it is. One thing is, and this is how I get the best out of fighters that I'm working with, is you've got to be honest. You've got to be real. Jamie is more naturally talented, but Jamie's boxed for a lot longer than Gavin has. Gavin's boxed for the last 5 years. I think seriously, when Jamie won a European title, I think Gavin then decided, I'm going to get one of these belts. And that's how he started, and Gavin's had to take the bigger jumps up than Jamie has, but also than a lot of fighters do. I mean, he's only a handful of fights in, and he's picked up all these titles. And this is what I'm saying. It's not having a dig at my fighter. It's explaining, and also to the kids out there, you don't have to be the most talented fighter in that gym. As long as you're the hardest worker and you give it everything you've got in every single session, then you can end up being a champion. You can stand up there next to a world champion. You can succeed. So it's not knocking him at all. It's
Oi, Team Sanchez. I'm joking, it's a joke.
That's a body shot. Give him one body
Gav,
shot,
I'm
Dave.
joking. I'm McDonnell all the way.
We're just coming on to Jorge Sanchez now.
McDonald's, that was a joke.
Yes. There's a lot of people in Doncaster not going to be pleased about you.
We love Doncaster.
Make sure everybody from Doncaster's tweeting him shit for that.
That's right.
Yeah, so
Who's he fighting dirty?
Huh?
Who's he fighting dirty or Laurie?
Such a melt, isn't it?
You'd be standing over there working that one out in your mind. Yeah, so like I said, it's a compliment. You're the hardest worker in that gym. You graft to get there quicker than what it's taken somebody else.
So I wouldn't want you giving me too many compliments, Caldwell. It's like, you're all right. You're not too bad. You work hard. Thank you. Do you know what I mean by that?
No.
Realism.
Stop trying to cause me shit.
How much do you know about Jorge Sanchez? I know he's
I know he can
undefeated.
bang.
I had to look online. It was quite limited as to what I could find. But what have you found out?
I bet I saw the same as you. He can punch. He looks as though he has one-track mind, and that's come out and knock his opponents out, and that's what we've got to deal with. I was looking at the videos. I was guessing that he was probably about my sort of height, and I stood next to him today, and he's my height. So it's what we expected. A little tank coming forward, him not me, and Gavin knows what he's got to do. He's got to be very, very clever, and keep slinging in them body shots, and take over in the second half of the fight, hopefully.
What do you reckon about Jorge Sanchez calling out Josh Warrington?
Strange. Because usually when you fight for a WBC silver and WBC eliminator for a certain weight limits title, then usually you want to get that world title shot there. But all I can say is Eddie must have promised him a shitload of money to box Josh Warrington, and that's why he's chasing that payday.
Yeah. Listen, it is what it is. I can't quite comment on that. do appreciate you giving me a bit of time today. And
Can I just say one thing,
Go
right?
on.
If GAVIN McDONNELL fights Payano, he will beat him 100%.
Yeah. Is that so you
he's
don't
trying to
get
make
stick
amends,
up and
isn't
down?
he?
will.
That's it.
He's trying to make
No, I'm
things
still
up
So
for
you're
the
saying that
McDonald's.
Jamie's your favourite over Gavin then?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm Team McDonnell either way.
Listen, you've got two body
As long as
blows
they're
coming
not
from the
fighting- as long as
McDonald's.
they're not fighting
If they
Sanchez.
fight each other, I'm not even going.
They're not fighting each other.
Definitely not.
No, it's behind closed door shit. They could offer my gym mates.
I bet that's a good spar, though, isn't it?
Listen, Mr. Caldwell, thank you very much for your time, sir.
Cheers, mate.
And I'll catch you tomorrow on the way.
Yeah, see you later.